This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving. Welcome back to another episode of Ask the Buffalo. I'm your host, John Rettinger. This is the show where you can ask me any question you've got from the world of technology. Don't know what phone to get, can't make sense between iOS, Android, or Windows Phone, don't know what Windows 8 is going to have for you, not sure what laptop to get, whatever the question might be, this is the place you can get answered. Let's go ahead and get started. User Alex Ionis asks, hey John, I just bought a Nexus 7. I'm looking to get a good netbook. What are some good options, or should I hold off until Windows Surface comes out? First of all, netbooks are a dying breed. It's like asking which tape player I should get, which record player I should buy, or where's the best place to send a telegraph. Netbooks and their Intel Atom chips really don't have much of a place in the modern world. They've been taken over by ultrabooks, ultra portables, more powerful, better spec computers. So don't buy a netbook. Glad you're enjoying the Nexus 7. It's a pretty awesome tablet. Sounds like you're more on the Windows side. Your best bet is going to wait until Windows 8 hits and take a look at what Microsoft has to offer. Not just a Microsoft Surface. We're hearing rumors though that the RT version is going to come in at just under $200, which is a killer price point. Also, there's going to be a lot of ultrabooks coming out from a slew of manufacturers as well. So you're better off waiting until mid-October-ish, or if you can wait even longer, see what kind of deals come out around the holidays. It's probably going to be your best bet. Hopefully that helped answer your question. So user Rafa964 asks, John, do you think we would see a new iPhone such as the leaked and rumors are saying, or there will be something wrong like last year and we'd see something totally different? Also, what are your opinions about what we've seen so far from the alleged new iPhone? First, it would be kind of funny if Apple just unleashed something totally different. You know, it's a 5-inch iPhone, they're keeping a 3.5-inch, the dock connector staying the same. But unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. We've seen way too much proof that this is going to be the next iPhone. Apple has to deal with a lot of manufacturers to make their products. Certainly they're vertically integrated, meaning that they're controlling the whole process, but someone's got to make the frame, someone's got to put it together, someone's got to test the software, they're developers, and there are a ton of ways that leaks can happen. And we're starting to see those leaks, especially with everybody interested in what Apple might be doing. So yes, I think the rumors and leaks that we've seen are going to be absolutely true. I'm personally looking forward to the iPhone. I've said in previous videos that I think iOS has gotten boring, and that still is very true for me. I think iOS has gotten a little bit on the stale side. I'm hoping that Apple's got some tricks up their sleeves to spice up their now antiquated looking operating system. User Sanchit Sid asks, should I buy a Jelly Bean device or Windows Phone 8? So you get questions like this all the time. Should I get a Galaxy S3 or an iPhone 5? Should I get a Galaxy S3 or wait for an iPhone 6? The answer is, we can only speculate on what those products are going to be, and the same is true with Windows Phone 8. Microsoft's only revealed little bits and pieces about what it's going to have, and I haven't tested it yet. And I certainly would never recommend a product that I haven't tested. So all the questions that we get about what phone should I get that's not released, unfortunately, no one can answer that for you. And if someone claims to answer that for you, they are lying. Don't trust someone who hasn't had the chance to play with the device themselves, get their hands on with it, experience it in daily usage. Reading about specs and seeing press announcements and seeing demonstrations aren't good enough to know a device. You have to use it yourself. You have to see how it works and see how it works for you. All right, so usually here on Techno Buffalo, this is when we'll thank a sponsor for coming in and supporting the show. This time I've got a sponsor with a really important message. Don't drink and drive. It is probably one of the stupidest things you can do. You're not only putting your life at danger, you're putting your passenger's life at danger and everybody else on the road. You might feel like you're good to go, but the answer is you're not good to go. Your judgment is impaired. That's why you feel that way. Don't trust what you think inside. Trust your better judgment. If you've had a drink, stay away from a car. Call a cab, call a friend, call a parent, have somebody sober come pick you up. It's just not worth it. It's never going to be worth it. The permanent red smear on your permanent record and potentially injuring someone, it's just never going to be worth taking that risk. The police will be cracking down in force nationwide from August 15th to September 3rd in an effort to crack down on impaired driving. Don't put yourself or others in danger or risk of terrible legal repercussions. Drive sober or get pulled over. Fatalities and alcohol impaired driving crashes account for 31% of all motor vehicle fatalities in 2010. That's an average of 1 fatality every 51 minutes. Don't be part of a statistic, it's just not worth it. Think before you get behind the wheel. So just like there are a lot of laptops available, there's a ton of tablet options as well. And that's what the next question has to deal with. This one comes from Twitter. User CT Staley asks, hey, at John4Lakers, I'm considering my first tablet soon. I'm stuck between an iPad and Nexus 7. What are your thoughts on both? Those are two of the best tablets on the market in my opinion, but very different markets that they're hitting for. If you're very price conscious, go for the Nexus 7, you're not gonna regret it. It's a great, fast tablet. It's got pretty close to cutting-edge specs. If you want a larger screen, however, you're going to look at the iPad. Certainly price, though, you're going to make a very clear decision. When I have to pick a tablet for traveling, I generally pick an iPad. I like the way it works, I like the way it functions, and I do like the bigger screen. I do a lot of video viewing and video consumption, and for me, I prefer a larger screen. However, a lot of folks that do a decent amount of traveling like the smaller size, and Nexus 7 is going to be a great choice for them. Really, what is your ecosystem? If you live inside of Android, the Nexus 7 is going to be a great choice. If you're on the iOS side, you live inside of Apple, then the iPad is going to be a great choice for you. Both are extremely great. You're not going to have any issues with either. They're going to get the job done no matter what you want to do. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Ask the Buffalo. I'm your host, John Rettinger. I'll be back here every week answering your questions. Be sure to check us out at technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest tech news. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.